Silence in the eternal realm clearly reveals to us that what was once heard and saw in the eternal realm no longer can be seen or heard there, but now will be seen and heard in the realm of created time. What occurred in the eternal realm can't really be measured. John in Revelation expressed it as 1/2 hour of our idea of time, 30 minutes. Now think of what also was expressed of a day with the Lord is likened to our idea of 1,000 years. Can you imagine 30 minutes compared to 1,000 years? Do the math. How many minutes in a year? It comes out to 525,600 minutes to 1 year, not considering a leap year. Now in 1,000 years, it comes down to 525,949,200 minutes. So 30 minutes would be like a flash in the pan. So you might ask, what's the point of all this? Sequence of events. The title of this series of videos. Sequence of events in the eternal realm, getting expressed in created time, reveals how our timelines of this book of Revelation that John saw and heard, when expressed in created time, can't be touched or comprehended by the carnal mind trapped in its limited thoughts. It requires what's called the mind of Christ found in our human spirits. We have come to realize what John saw and heard being lifted up to the eternal realm was real. More real than what we have seen over thousands of years of human history. We could not make the connection, they or us. We could not make the connection between the seen world and this unseen world where this real battle was playing out. Those prophets of the Old Testament time, when they saw and heard what was occurring in the eternal realm, viewed the mind of Christ in their spirits at that time, were many times scared out of their minds to the point of shaking uncontrollably. Their attempts to express in words what they saw and heard were limited to the events of their day, its culture and creeds, which many times got lost in their translations to the generations of their future. Then this matter of the mystery and the use of symbols, metaphors, parables, and so forth to keep what was later revealed hidden until the fullness of time, God's eternal plan expressed by the Apostle Paul. This mystery must be comprehended to even begin to understand before, in the beginning, and after the end, so that everything in between, human history, could be understood, make sense, without making the connection between what's seen with the unseen. All this is possible because this mystery of this mind of Christ, the anointed mind of our spirits, makes this possible. With this mind, we can come to know that this battle has been playing out in our idea time for some 6,000 years at this writing, with 1,000 more years to its final expression, being expressed as our Father had wanted it expressed, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. With this mind, we can know that many battles have already been won in the eternal realm, with this coming final battle being played out in created time. A time, as John expressed, when silence is heard in heaven, and at the sound of the seventh seal being broken, this mystery is complete, its final expression to begin, for all eyes to see and hear, ears to hear, when the noise of iniquity comes down to an unexpected world. So, when you begin to see and hear these strange sounds and sights that are not for those in Christ with this anointed mind in their spirits, they have been seeing and hearing them for some time. For them, it is the evidence of things they have hoped for, the substance of God's promise of their deliverance and being restored to their glory as God's eternal offspring. These strange sounds and sights were not needed for those in Christ, but for those unaware of our Father's eternal realm and the ongoing battle for the kingdom of the continuous, now coming down to them in a final battle in created time. As it was demonstrated to Jesus for the crowd's sake, his Father spoke to him in a natural, audible voice, with the crowd unable to hear it, thinking that it was thunder. Those in Christ do not hear thunder. They can hear the warnings of their Father, with creation moaning, waiting for the manifestation of the offspring of God. So watch for future videos on this. Subscribe to this channel. Allow your Father and mine to share with you the many insights that he desires to share with all of his offspring, many times unaware. God bless.